Well, warm weather is settling in for the long haul on Vancouver Island, and with it comes a warning from firefighters. Conditions in the woods are getting dry quickly and getting drier every day as the fire risk increases. But the Coastal Fire Centre says not everybody seems to be getting the message, particularly careless campers. CTV's Chandler Grieve joins us now with more on that story. Chandler.
Yes, Hudson, camping season is here. There's no doubt about that. And of course, with it come the campfires that are a hit with the ghost storytellers and marshmallow lovers. But firefighters on Vancouver Island are issuing a warning about those campfires, and it's a simple one. Put out what you started. It's the crackle that brings people together on a summer night. But campfires are also bringing more and more Vancouver Island firefighters out, and it's not to roast marshmallows.
The one huge message we have for the public is please put out your campfires. So here's the campfire ring, and we want people to make sure that in some way that their fire is enclosed. So whether it's a metal ring.
The Coastal Fire Centre in Parksville has already put out 26 human-caused fires in 2012, most of them directly related to campfires, and that number is expected to jump in the coming weeks.
In the last week, we've gone from very low fire danger rating to moderate for most of the island. We're expecting that the areas of moderate are going to expand. We do have a spot of high in the Duncan area.
The recent scorching weather has local campsites at Rathtrevor Beach in Parksville packed, with visitors well aware of the dangers of campfires.
As far as campfire safety, I definitely tell the kids it's the adult's job to tend the fire, to give the rules about the fire, and we always put it out at night.
Usually just make sure to keep it small. If there's any kind of wind, just make sure that it's not blowing downwind, sparks going into the bush or really dry grass, especially here because it gets really hot.
They may seem simple, but fire information officers say these basic rules are being broken every day by campers on Vancouver Island. A safe place to start the fire with no overhanging branches. Keep the blaze contained and inside the fire pit, and never, ever turn your back on a burning fire.
If human-caused fires can be reduced, then we absolutely have the manpower that can deal with anything else that comes our way. We're asking people to cooperate with us, and please be careful.
A minimum of 8 liters of water or a hose is recommended to be by the campsite at all times. And firefighters say before campers zip up the tent and go to bed every night, a thorough heat check should be done with the firewood. It may seem like a lot of responsibility, but firefighters say it is yours the minute you put a match to a log. It does seem like families on Vancouver Island are getting the message when it comes to leaving campfires unattended, but fire officials say that alcohol often gets involved and people become a little bit careless around campsites, and it only takes a little spark to create a much bigger fire and a much bigger problem. Hudson?
All right, Chandler Grieve reporting. Chandler, thanks. We have seen that before, haven't we?